Good morning, y'all. So I'm on my way to get ready to go to class. Baby girl is gonna be late because I need to go to Walmart. But it feels so good waking up not in the city, not to no noise, not to no shooting. I freaking love the suburbs. I can't wait to move out here. Me and my cousin was just talking about last night, maybe renting, finding a house that we can rent. Yo, I'm trying to back up out of here. My auntie never got this big old long driveway. But yeah, it's just the whole environment out here is just so freaking quiet, man. Like OMG. So one of my aunties live right here and the other one live right here. And my uncle lived down the street. I don't know, I guess my mama missed the memo when everybody was moving to the suburbs. My mama and my daddy. But yeah, y'all. So my mom and my baby, they've been out of town for exactly 14 days today. They're coming back today. And before my mama left, before she left, I'm ashy, girl. Before she left, she asked me to do a couple things that I still haven't done. That's crazy, right? So today, when I get off work, I'm gonna do the things that she asked me to do. I feel like a little kid. But no, so I live above my parents in Chicago. If you're familiar with Chicago, if you live in Chicago, you know what I'm talking about. But like if you don't, we have like gray stone buildings, basically like a building where a multi-family building where, you know, more than one family can live. And it's actually like three apartments in one building, if that makes sense. And so my daddy and my mom bought a building a while ago. Mainly people buy these buildings to make money. So they buy them and they can rent them out. So my mom and my daddy been owning this building for as long as I can remember. They probably purchased it when I was like 2, like I said yesterday. When I was like 2. There were already a family living on the 2nd floor when my dad purchased the building. And so the lady, when he bought it, she asked could she stay. And so my dad let her stay. And it was good because, you know, they were Section 8 family. So, you know, Section 8, you're going to always get your money. You have to worry about that. So they lived there for a while. There was a mother and her grown kids until the mother had to go move down south and take care of her mother. And she left the kids in charge, you know, of the Section 8 voucher or whatever. And they didn't do what they were supposed to do. And so they lost their Section 8 and they couldn't afford to keep it. I think my dad charges like, back then, in the 90s or whatever, I think he charged like $900. But now he charges, his rent is $1,300. And I have an aunt that lives on the 3rd floor, an aunt and uncle that lives on the 3rd floor, and I live on the 2nd floor. So I mean, I still live with my parents, but not with them. I have my own little separate dwelling place, you know, which is good. So I really I only be downstairs really when my mom is home. My dad, he's not really, never really home like that, except for at nighttime. And at nighttime I'm asleep. I go to bed early, child, like at 9 o'clock. So I've been down there a couple times. Nevertheless, I still didn't do what Mama asked me to do. But anyway, I'm on my way to this Walmart. I need to get some stuff, some food and stuff. If I don't do it now, I'm not gonna have time to do it when I get out of school and then before I go to class. So I need to do it now. I need to go get some more like workout stuff, cause I go to the gym after class and I need some more gym stuff and some more stuff to eat. I haven't even eaten yet. But yeah, I'm out. This Walmart is in, I think it's in Country Club Hills. In Country Club Hills is where the wealthy lives. I wish I could live in Country Club Hills. I think my mom has a cousin that lives in Country Club Hills. But I don't know if she's wealthy like that. But anyway, y'all. Yeah, that's all I'm doing this morning. On my way to Walmart and then on my way to class. I don't know what we're doing today. We probably do like, I don't know. He's probably still gonna make us do acrylic. It's crazy because like I heard him say the other day, you guys need to hurry up and, you know, because you know we be in class, we just be talking and whatever. He's like, you guys need to hurry up so we can move on to the next thing. I'm like, what is after acrylic? Like, because we started off with manicures and then we moved on to pedicures and now we're on acrylic. No, before acrylic we did these things called fiberglass and resin wrap. Nobody get that no more. Basically, it's hard to explain. But basically you build a nail with resin, and resin is like nail glue. That was pretty cool. I did a set on my hand. I actually liked it, but it's time consuming, and the nail it's not as hard as acrylic, you know. But anyway, so we did that, and then we did acrylic, and we're on acrylic now. And I'm like, what is next? I don't know. But I just know I need to master my acrylic. I'm doing okay. I'm just so nervous to try it on somebody else, like a classmate or something like that. I don't know why. And we're all learning the same. I don't know. I'm just so nervous. But I need to get over that. Because my teacher will really put you out there. You'd be like, Mr. Roy, I'm not comfortable doing acrylic. Then what have you been doing all this time? Like, he don't be playing that. So I need to know. I know I need to get over that. Get over my fear. I'm just afraid because some of my classmates, they do nails. And they talk about how people that come in there, like people that went to nail school too, like nail technicians, come in there and they be saying stuff like, don't. This one lady said, I used to do nails, so don't F my ass up. She said that to one of my classmates, to Heather. If you used to do nails, then why are you in here, ma'am? Like, if you used to do nails, I mean, you could do your own nails, right? Or maybe she didn't feel like it. But also, you know that this is a school, so we are learning. So don't expect. I mean, we have a lot of advanced students or whatever, so they do a really good job or whatever. But nevertheless, it's still a school. So don't be coming in here with all them high expectations. You paying $12. I'm just saying. Y'all, hey, still. Say hey, y'all.
Hi.
What's your name?
Me?
Yeah.
My name is Liz. Get that right. She talking about get that right.
Liz, how do you like nail school, Liz? You like it?
I like it. I don't know about the teacher. Look.
And what's your name, baby girl, right here?
My name is Robert.
Do you like nail school?
I'll be ready to get out. I'm ready to graduate. That's
I'm finna put them on there. Dominique, say hey. Dominique, say hey. I gotta take her out. I'm gonna take you out, Dominique. Look at my nails, y'all.
She's on my own now. With the quickness. I'm hungry.
Girl, you always hungry.
I'm so hungry.
Was your friend coming up here to get the service list?
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm texting her right now.
You can tell she ain't used to long nails. She's scared to get acrylic.
Okay. I was able to text with these long nails before.
Hey y'all. Baby girl is back. I just got out of class. Finna bust this Yui. But now, look at me. I can't even bust a full Yui, man. But anyway, I just got out of class. Oh. Today, I just worked on acrylic. And I was supposed to do my classmate Bree's manicure, but she had to take her final exam. Bree, she won a classmate that I met. She's real cool, but she was here already, so it's time for her to go take her final exam and get out of here. So I was supposed to do that, but I'm only part-time, so I stay until my schedule is from 10 to 1. Like the full-time schedule is from 10 to 3. So I leave at 1 because I work in the afternoons and I have to get to work and all of that. So most people stay until 3, but I leave at 1. They have lunch at 1. So I worked on acrylic today. Girl, what you looking at me like that for? I work on my acrylic some more today. I'm getting better. My other teacher, I like the way her method of doing it, so I'm trying to do her method, the method that she do, and so I'm getting better doing it her way. Yeah, it's funny because people be asking me, so is your class full of like Chinese people, Asians? I'm like, no. People really think that, and no. We have all my classmates are either black or Hispanic. That's so ironic. We're all black or Hispanic or whatever. And the more and more I'm learning, y'all be very surprised of I'm very surprised of what I've learned about just sanitation practices, the stuff that you're supposed to do, how the discount shops. My teacher referred to them as, we know he's talking about Asians when he say discount shops. He don't want to just say Asians. But when he say discount shops, and how everything they do is wrong. Like, for example, the liquid that they use when they do acrylic, that is illegal. Most of them. It contains a product called MMA. And we watched the video on that. And they try to make it seem like they don't know. Like they don't know what MMA is. But y'all smart enough to know to pour the liquid into a different container. And they was talking about how when state officials come by and, like, you know, do a pop-up visit on them just to check out everything, how they switch labels and they pour one liquid from one bottle into another bottle. MMA basically it has something to do, like it's a really, really bad chemical that and you putting it on somebody's nail. You don't supposed to do that, because it's just not good. You know, that should not come in contact with no part of your body. You're not supposed to inhale that. Like they was just saying how to look out for signs, different signs. Yeah, but we were learning about just MMA and how dangerous it is. How, like, a lot of Asian shops use it, especially in California, Texas, and another state. They didn't really find too much of it here in Illinois, but it's just you'll be surprised at a lot of stuff that you're supposed to do as far as sanitizing your area that they don't do. Like every time you get a pedicure, you're literally supposed to clean that tub out, run bleach through the jets for at least 10 minutes. How many ages have you seen do that? How many times have you seen someone get out of a chair, somebody get out of a chair, a pedicure chair, and they put you right back in that chair? Have you seen them clean it off? That's a lot to think about. Like the more and more you learn, they just open your eyes to a lot of stuff, and then it's crazy because you think that everything they do is right just because they're quote unquote professional, so you think. But it's a lot of stuff that just make you, that I learned in nail school, that just make you not want to go back to them ever. And it's crazy because we as consumers think if something is not done at the shop, at the Asian shop, then it's not correct. Well, really, they're the ones that's not doing anything correct, but that's all we know. Because, hey, it's cheap, we go to them. Trying to save money. No, it's always the price you pay. So I'm learning that. And it's some, like, very, very valuable information. So, nail school, it was like in the beginning, it was a little boring. Like my teacher, like, you know how you just, well, for me, how you go to school for something, you just have your mind set on one specific thing you want to learn so bad. And for me, that was acrylic. Like, I want to learn acrylic so bad, hurry up, hurry up. But no, my teacher was telling us, you know, you guys have to hold your horses. Like, there's a lot of stuff you got to go through before you actually get to laying the acrylic. You have to learn how to put tips on. You have to learn how to blend the tips. You have to learn how to do this, and learn how to do that. So we're finally at acrylic, and school is actually now getting fun. Because at first it was just so boring learning about manicures and pedicures. It's so simple. But now, I'm enjoying it. For the most part. I can't wait till I'm really good. Like nail art, I'm not really that thirsty to get to nail art because nail art is something that you can learn. Is not hard. The hard part is acrylic, and people think acrylic is not as easy as it looks. Like the way you see the Asian people doing it when you go to the shop. It's not really as easy as it looks. It's actually hard. So once I get to learn acrylic and how to lay acrylic, and everything else, I feel like everything else will follow behind. Like, whatever. Okay. So, but I can't wait to start. I can't wait till I get good enough to where I feel comfortable enough to be working on other people, and I can work for myself. That's a good little side hustle, you know. Because who don't like to get their nuts done? Who don't like to get pedicures? You know what I'm saying? So yeah, y'all, I'm not gonna ramble too much more. Done with school. I'm gonna run to the gym real quick. Then I'm gonna see if I have enough time to run to the candy warehouse, because my girls at one of my schools, I'm taking them on a trip to Disneyland. So we're doing, you know, different fundraisers, and one of our fundraisers is to sell candy. So I'm gonna try to run to the candy warehouse really, really quickly if I have time to do that, and grab them some candy, so we can bag this candy up and they can start selling some more candy. So I'm really excited about that. I'm excited about them being able to go to Disneyland. Seriously, I know they're probably gonna drive me crazy because that's just what they do, but I love them to death. I love my kids so much. So yeah, so I'll just come back later. Hey y'all, so I'm on my way back on my way to work. Ran down State Street, sort of kind of south side, just past Garfield. I didn't want to take the E-way because I'm gonna end up being in traffic. So I'm just riding down State Street. For all of those who are curious on how Chicago look. So yeah. Say hi.
Hi,
What's your name?
Messiah.
Messiah what?
Thomas.
Look at her cheeks. I love these cheeks. And what program is this?
Huh?
What program are you in right now?
I don't know.
What's the name of this program?
Girl Scout.
I can't hear you.
Girl Scout.
Girl Scouts. Do you like being a Girl Scout? Are you sure?
What time?
Because you know you come when you want to come.
Huh?
Because you know you come when you want to come. So do you like being a Girl Scouts? Okay, go on to be in your parents because you just so freaking nosy. Look, here you go. Say hey. Come here. No, come here. With her nose behind. Now what you say?
Huh?
What you say? That's all you gonna say? Are you gonna tell them when your birthday is?
May 27th.
May 27th. How old will you be? Saya?
6.
Ooh-wee. You ready to be 6?
Yes.
That's a lot of responsibility.
Yes.
Being 6 years old. What grade you gonna be in?
I think Daddy.
Give me the other one. So this girl decided to polish her nails with a marker. You think that's cute?
Yep.
Let me see. You think that's cute?
Look at
What's your name? What's your name?
Jeep.
What is your name?
G.
What's-
Paris. What's your name?
You play too much. Let me see your nails. Her sister is the one that showed her how to do it. Let me see your nails, G. Kyra.
Put a ring on it.
Y'all nasty.
Here you go right there. Open it.
What's your name?
My name is Mariah.
My name is Unique.
Girl, you play too much. What's your name, little girl?
My name is Mariah.
Mariah. And what are y'all doing over here?
Choking with some candy.
Candy for what?
Girl Scout.
For Girl Scout what?
Girl Scout money.
For Girl Scout what? Where are we going?
Disney World. Land.
Oh, okay. Can y'all act like y'all more excited?
Huh?
Can y'all act like y'all at least excited about it? All this candy.
I'm gonna get blind.
What you doing, Kariana?
My homework.
Show them your grades. What kind of grades you got?
I have all A's and B's.
Let me see your report card.
They have progress report.
Let me see your progress report.
They good.
Let me see.
Look.
Show it. Put it in the camera.
See, look. See that? See?
Move your fingers. We can't see. Move your fingers. Oh, is that a D I see, Kariana?
No.
That's 2 D's that I see.
No, it's not. It's A's. I don't want to show my good.
Let's look at your comments. What do your comments say?
Okay, say. Scholar. Excessively. Wait.
You can't read?
Yes. Say, scholar talks as much as you can.
What's your smart mouth? You going on camera while you doing all that? You talking about you shy? I already read yours, girl.
But you gotta read her paragraph.
Okay. Y'all, it is 12:48 a.m. and my mama called me probably like 30 minutes ago to say that their flight has been canceled, man. I hate stuff like that. I think it was raining really bad in Dallas. And it was raining here in Chicago, but it's not raining anymore. But it's such a freaking hassle, man. Like, the flight is completely canceled. And I have to go back and rebook everything. Also, my mama's and them bags. Like, what are they going to do about their bags? Like, my mama had like 3 suitcases. And my daughter had a suitcase and a bag as well. Like, stuff like this I hate. Like, it's a freaking hassle to try to go back, rebook everything. Now, what if she had to be somewhere important? Luckily, it was just a leisure trip. Excuse me. But what if it's like a business trip? Then what? Like, all I can tell you is, I'm so sorry for your inconvenience. I hate when people do that. I hate when people be like, well, I'm sorry for... You ain't really sorry. You know, that's just protocol. That's what you have to say. You know you don't care. You're not really sorry. So yeah, I was taking a nap. I gotta wait. Excuse me. She's talking to my sister now, so I have to wait and see what's gonna happen. And I don't think I'm gonna go to school tomorrow or class tomorrow. I don't know, y'all. It's freaking almost 1 a.m. But luckily, excuse me. On a brighter note, I haven't heard any shooting tonight. That's a good thing. I was reading an article about how a good, very, very good amount of police officers in Chicago, were very racist and very corrupt, and they were drug dealers themselves. Like, the only difference between them and the drug dealers on the corner is that they're just in uniform in a squad car. And that wasn't really surprising to hear or see. And I try not to always pull the race card, man. It gets so tired after a while. But it just is what it is. Like, there's always going to be racism forever and ever and ever. Until till the world ends, basically. And you just hate to think like that, but it just is what it is. It's just like, just call it, call a spade a spade. But yeah, I was reading that, and I'm like, man, but that's just what it is, y'all. But anyway, I was just saying that to say you just really don't know who you can trust. And even being an officer in Chicago for the good guys, if there are some, I just feel bad for them because I could not and would not be a police officer in the city of Chicago. These people don't care, and it's crazy because you're supposed to feel safe. You know what I'm saying? Oh, if you have squad cars sitting on your block, riding up and down your block or whatever. And the sad part about it, I don't feel safe. If I walk outside right now and I see 2 squad cars parked at the end of the block, that don't mean nothing. That does not make me feel secure. You know why? Because these freaking crazy people in Chicago, they don't care nothing about no police. They will shoot you right in front of the police. They will shoot the police. Anytime you're around people like that, who don't care, it just makes you even more frightened. If somebody would sit there and smoke weed in front of the police, act crazy with the police, pull out a gun, do a drive-by with the police, you know what I'm saying, a couple feet away, they don't care. If they don't care about the police, they dang sure don't care about you. You know what I'm saying? And that's the toe up part about living in Chicago. People are really crazy. And it's like you never know. You could be walking right past a person, a crazy person, one of those crazy people, and not even know it. Like you're only within feet. You could be only within a couple feet of like one of them lunatics, and you not even know. One of them people that just pull out a gun on you. You know what I'm saying? Pull out a gun on anybody in front of you and risk your life as well as your child's life. That's the crazy part about living in Chicago. You just never know. Like, who's who? It's literally like stepping out into a jungle. I'm not playing. My dad used to say that all the time. I get it now. I get it. It's literally like stepping out into a jungle. You don't know what's going to come from what way. Like, if you're watching this and you hear all that stuff about Chicago and Chirac, everything you probably heard about Chicago, 98% of the time is true when it comes to like violence or whatever the case may be. 98% of the time, it's not a lie. People just, excuse me, y'all. People are crazy. One of my classmates was asking me, you want to go out with me tonight? This was a couple days ago. First of all, I don't go out. I've never went out. I'm a real homebody. Even when I was living in Oklahoma City,
even when I was in college, I can tell you, I can count on one hand, not using all 5 fingers, how many times I've been out. I just don't go out because I'm very socially awkward, believe it or not. Seriously. I'm not a people person at all. I'm trying to grow out of that because it's always good. You never know who you can come across and who you can meet. So I'm trying to grow out of that, but people just make me sick. People make me so sick. I just like to be by myself. I really like to be by myself, and I've always been like that all my life. Very introverted. I'm very, very introverted. But then on top of that, you have people who are freaking crazy, man. You can't just nowadays go out and enjoy yourself. You have to worry about, you know what I'm saying, stuff that you don't even think about. People get killed for looking at people crazy. People get killed for bumping into people, stepping on someone's shoe. If we in a club full of people, it's 300 of us in this building, 200, 100, 150. Somebody's gonna bump somebody. Somebody might even step on somebody's shoe. Somebody might even accidentally spill a drink on someone, you know. But I think it's more of a pride thing. Here in Chicago, and a lot of other places too, not just Chicago, everybody has something to prove. Like, everybody has to prove how tough they are. Ain't nobody got time for that. I don't have time for that. So it's all a pride thing. You go out, you can't even enjoy yourself. You can't fully enjoy yourself and just let loose because you never know what's going to happen. It's always, like, I would say, not majority of the time, but almost majority. If it's not drug related, it's always somebody was arguing. An article would say somebody was arguing, and the argument turned out into somebody pulling out a gun and shooting somebody. So you got that doggone mad, you got that angry, that made you really want to take somebody's life. That made you want to pull out your doggone gun and shoot somebody in the head. Really, bro? I'll just be like, well, get me away from these animals, because that's what they are, freaking animals, man. You know, it's just crazy. Y'all hear that? Again, what time is it? It's after 1. Sirens. It's 12:59. Sirens. This is what I'm talking about. It's so annoying. And the sad part about it is probably like 99% of people who live here just get immune to it. Oh, you never know. And but anywhere, you know what I'm saying? You just never know. Everywhere. Things can happen anywhere. And I understand that. That's people's excuse. People tell me, oh, it's just not Chicago. It can happen anywhere. That's very true. But some areas there's more drug and gang related activity, so violence is, the violence percentage is even higher. Like Chicago. Man, been rambling for like 14 minutes. I'm sorry, y'all. Kinda. But yeah, so that's that. Gabby and my mom won't be here tonight, like I thought. So I'm just going to end this right here. By the time you guys are watching this, it's probably going to be morning time, wherever you are. So just enjoy the rest of your day, you guys. Be safe.